Good morning, everybody. Here we are again in Vincenzo's kitchen where something good's always cooking. And like everybody else, even though I'm diabetic, even though I have celiac, every now and then I'd like a sweet treat myself. And so, what we're going to do today is we're going to put together two mini little chocolate cheesecakes. And so, we're going to get right started on this. And here we go. All right, in my bowl, what I have right here is some almond flour. And I've already added probably, I'm going to say 3 tablespoons of the almond flour. And to that, what we're going to add is a tablespoonful of the swerve. That's a 0 carb. We're going to mix that up. We're going to be efficient with our cooking here using the microwave. This is a very easy recipe. Alright, so we got that, and to that I have 3 pats of already melted butter, which is now warm rather than hot. So we're going to stick that in there. And we're going to mix that up. We want kind of a crumbly base for our crust, which this has turned out to be quite nicely. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my carafe, give them a spray with some oil, so that later on these things will slide out nicely after they've chilled back down. We're going to take half of our mixture and pop it into our carafe, and we're just going to turn that till it comes up to the top. For our crust. Kind of squeeze in my finger as I run it around. And we want to spray these so after they chill down, we can remove them from the cup. But they're small enough, you could just dive right into them, right inside the carafe. So there we have what the crust looks like inside the carafe. I'm going to do my other one real fast. There you go. As soon as I catch it, again using my fingers, I wanted to make sure that I had enough to do both of these little cheesecakes. And I have more than enough. Now, this is a lower carb, gluten-free. Couple carbs, finished product, not many. This one came out a little better. You can run your fingers around the edge, make that one a little bit smoother. Then I'm going to take the rest of that and put it in my other one to give it a little bit of a thicker crust. So the crust will be sweet. We're going to take these two carafes, our crust, And what we're going to do is we're going to put them in the microwave while we mix up our cream cheese mixture. We're going to microwave our carafes for 1 minute on high. I'm going to give this a real fast wipe out. Get rid of the crumbs. We're going to take a whole square of the Neufchâtel cheese, and we're going to take half of that. We're going to cut it right in half. That's 4 ounces. We're going to pop that right into the bowl. Just squeeze it out. This is going to be the base for our filling for our little mini cheesecakes. And it's best if you use the foil to pop it out, or else you get it all over your fingers just like what I did. And to that, we're going to add about a half a cup, half of a lid, the cap of real vanilla. Can't be artificial vanilla. Got to be the real deal. Just like me, the real deal. And we're going to take a teaspoon of our Hershey's cocoa. This happens to be special dark. We're going to take a teaspoon of that, and we're going to add that to our cream cheese. And next, what we're going to add is 2 teaspoons of our swerve. And we're going to mix our cream cheese and the dry ingredients in our bowl. Making sure that all that goodness eventually mixes itself up quite nicely. A fork would have actually been better, but we'll do the spoon. Now, while we're doing this, our carafes are cooling down from in the microwave. Because I don't want them hot when they come out of the microwave. But I do want the crust to be pretty done. And there they are. be best to wet the spoon, make a little easier to transfer of our filling. We're going to take half of our filling, which is about 2 ounces of the cream cheese, and we're going to just push it down into each one of the ramekins. I said carafe earlier. I meant ramekin. Must have had wine on my mind. Which is actually pretty funny. And this is a perfect amount to fill them up. We're going to push them down after rehydrating the spoon so that they're flat. And they look like this. And now what we're going to do is we're going to place them back in the microwave for 40 seconds. During that time frame, we'll do a little bit of cleanup. And hopefully the consistency on the cream cheese will be perfect. You can smell that dark chocolate. I love that smell. That's a great smell. And we're gonna, that's perfect. And we're just gonna push that down, kind of flatten it out. And then for our final little trick here, what we're going to do is put some white chocolate baking chips. I could have done this probably much more strategically. And we're going to let them just melt in place since this is nice and warm. I could have actually placed these individually, but that's okay. And so here we have our finished product. We're going to let it chill down in the refrigerator. And there you have 2 very nice little mini cheesecakes to go with whatever's in that you've made for dinner that day. All right, this is another video in Vincenzo's kitchen. Remember to be kind out there and help your neighbor if you can. All right, we'll see you.